So what is up, guys? Coming back at you with another video. Today's gonna be a little bit more car related. Well, hope you guys enjoy it. We are sitting in a 1974 Chevy Camaro Type LT with nothing original on it. No numbers matching, just a built car that a friend of mine, his dad owned it at one point, and then from him, my friend bought it, and then from him, I bought it. Originally, it's a stick shift car, but whoever had it beforehand had made it an automatic. At one point, this car had the 383 stroker with a, I don't know how big of a transmission it had. I want to say it had a 700 R4 on it, and it was a fast car at the time when they had it. It was badass. My friend got a hold of it. The other guy had pulled the engine out and sold it. But my friend bought the body off my other friend's dad, and my friend had it for quite a while. Now I love the car since they originally, my other friend's dad had it. So when one of my good friends bought it, I was like, oh, this guy's gonna freaking, rip it up. He's gonna put some money into it, and he did. He went ahead and told me about the other pedal. He was like, dude, it's a stick shift. They actually had the other pedal, was just tucked behind the carpet. So that was a huge plus. I was like, damn, so it was a stick shift car at one point. By having that pedal, it changed everything. It was like, okay, I'm gonna go all out. I'm gonna go stick on this car. I'm gonna get into it. So he ended up going out a motor and transmission out of an IROC. So he put in a 350, a 5.7 350. It was for like the 80s. It's a more updated 350, and then the 5-speed out of the IROC, which is a T5 transmission, but from Chevy, not from Ford. And he had the car, and he put it together and he got it running, and it drove well. The gears did grind a lot on the transmission, and then everything's mechanical. We don't have hydraulics in this car. So over the time passed, he owned the car, I think, throughout I want to say the ending of my junior year going into my senior year of high school. He had it mostly through senior year, and then when we got out of high school, he went off to the army, and then he ended up wanting to get rid of the car. Took my shot and trying to buy it, and I ended up getting it, and here we are today. So now the things I've done to this car is very little. I haven't done much, but I've done a lot of like the main things to it. So as of now, I've rebuilt the motor completely from the ground up. So we have a brand new block, heads, and then the intake and carburetor, the same ones I had. And then the transmission I originally had in here that he had bought, and I blew it. We opened up the transmission, actually had automatic transmission oil. Now I've seen specs that there are automatic transmission oil that certain manuals use, and it's from Ford. I've looked it up for the T5, and it's an automatic transmission that Ford uses. Now I may not be right, but that's what I looked up when I found this transmission, and I said no. We're gonna go with gear oil. Gear oil is the one that goes in it, and I've put gear oil in it, and I've never had an issue with this transmission ever since we put it in. Now this transmission's out of a Z28 IROC from 85 or 87, if I'm not mistaken. I had to go almost down to San Diego to buy it, and I brought it up, and I have it I put it in this car. So long story short, I got the car running. I put new tires on it, new brakes, and it's pretty smog out here, so it's a classic, so we don't have to worry about the smog check. And I've done the exhaust system. Now this car currently has been sitting for exactly a year since it had not been used, and so today I'm here to go give you guys a show and a walk around of the car. I plan on getting the car back into its running form, getting it fixed up again, putting in parts, little by little, but I do want to give you guys views of how the car runs, how it drives, how fast, how loud it is, and I hope you guys join me on this journey of getting this thing going again. I work, and it's difficult because of the baby, because of we work. She goes to school. I have to bring the bread to the house, and there's just no time for this type of stuff, and I have to try to make time for it because the years are going by and I'm never gonna do anything to it, and I feel like I'm just letting it rot away sitting here, and it's already been a year, and I think a year is more than enough for me to realize that I need to start getting on it. So, join me on this journey, guys.
missing someone. Is there missing someone?
It's a loud car, guys. It's really loud. Really loud. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to seeing if I can get this thing registered up again, so that way I can take you guys out for a spin in it, and you guys can really, like, I can take it out somewhere where we can really rev it, because here I can get into some serious shit. It may be Friday night, guys, but I'm not looking forward to having the only one neighbor that'll bitch. It's like right across the street from my parents' house. So come over here and tell me to, you know, quit it, or they'll call the stupid cops. That's it for today, guys. I look forward to seeing you guys again and seeing what changes we do to the car. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment down below what you guys think about today. And we'll catch you guys on the next one.